do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you toss them in a bow? Do you get a funny feeling when your boobies hit the ceiling? Thank you very much, girls, I'd snapped, snatching a towel about my person. Not for the first time had I wished they'd knock before barging into my bedroom. Heavens, on the one occasion I dared to do the same to them, I'd been subjected to a week's worth of door slamming. All right, Cass, all right. Meanwhile, just get a move on. With a renewed burst of energy, I headed away from the shelves of baby food and zoomed towards beers and wines. I was under strict instructions to buy champagne for the Hardings' party tonight. I screeched to a halt by the bubbly and began shoving bottles between pizzas and lamb chops. What else? I scanned the shopping list. Milk. Milk. Mustn't forget milk. Hastening to the dairy aisle, I grabbed hold of a 6-pint jobby. Right. Time to get out of here. I trolleyed smartly towards the checkout. Eddie's eyelids had succumbed to gravity. Yes! With a bit of luck, I'd have everything scanned, packed, loaded, and home before my son awoke and demanded another feed. Sometimes I wondered who my body belonged to, me or my baby. Even my husband looked deprived whenever he caught a flash of my maternity bra. Sexy satin push-ups had been off the agenda the moment the ink had dried on our marriage certificate. Poor Jamie. I really should wean our son and return my boobs to my woefully neglected husband. And maybe one day I could have them back. When everybody else had finished with them, of course. I parked the trolley next to a whirring conveyor belt. Quickly I began unloading. The clock was ticking. It was a race against the moment my son's eyes pinged open. In record time, I stood at the other end of the checkout, clutching a bag for life. "Want any help packing, love?" asked the checkout lad. "I'll be all right, thanks." I smiled anxiously. "Come on, man, hurry up." And we were off. Blip, blip, blip went the scanner. Consumables tumbled into the stainless steel packing area. "Not so fast," I puffed, as champagne bottles clanked alarmingly. "You've got a problem, love." "Oh?" My hand hovered over a packet of oven chips. "Your milk's leaking." "My milk's leaking?" I repeated stupidly. "Yeah, look, it's all over the place. Everywhere." Appalled, I dropped the oven chips and clutched my bosoms. Bugger! I should have changed my milk pads before coming out. And now my milk had leaked in front of this queue of customers. How embarrassing! "I'll mop it up, shall I?" The lad brandished a roll of paper toweling. "I don't think so." I snatched the roll, clutched it possessively to my breasts. "Shall I get you some more?" "More what?" "Milk. 6 pints, wasn't it?" Oh! I dropped the paper toweling. "Are you all right, love?" "Yes, you Bert Cass. 6 pints, thanks." "Oi, Maureen, over here. This customer's milk is knackered." I gazed at my dry sweater in relief. I would definitely start weaning now. That had been a narrow escape. To hell with my son's refusal to take the bottle. It would be my New Year's resolution. I finished the packing, paid the cashier, and glanced at Eddie. He was stirring. My pulse rate quickened. "No, don't wake up." I pointed the trolley toward the automatic doors. Eddie spat out his dummy and gave a belch from the depths of his navy blue booties. Unfortunately, some of his earlier feed got caught up in this windy extraction. It exploded forth and caught the side of my face. Oh, joy! As the sour smell of regurgitated milk shot up my nostrils, I eyed my son beadily. "One day, my darling, I'm going to get my own back on you. Just when you're introducing the woman of your dreams, rest assured I too shall regurgitate all the embarrassing things."